Hello, thank you for tuning in. This video is about sun gazing. Basically, the meditation exercise that I do is a extended, deeper, very focused form of sun gazing. So to all people that are experimenting with sun gazing, I say this: you can sun gaze in the middle of the day. What you need is a convex mirror. Now, because I've had some photos of me meditating with my mirror in front of me, but I've never actually shown one in a video, I'm going to demonstrate one of these convex mirrors. I have one of the mirrors that I have here that I picked up at a junkyard, so forgive the imperfections on the surface of the mirror, but this is to demonstrate the curvature of the lens. Alright, this is a convex mirror. It's dome shaped. That's convex. Concave is the opposite. It's a cave. So, if you remember your science lessons, convex surface, a round dome shaped surface, is what you're looking for in the mirror when you stare at the reflection of the sun. You want to do that in a convex mirror. This way you will not burn your retinas. I've read some of the notes on other videos about sun gazing where people have stared directly at the sun, and then after a week or so they ended up with a spot in their vision. Okay, they burned their retina. You cannot stare directly at the sun. The sun is too large and too bright. But if you use a convex mirror, it makes the largeness of the sun very small. That way the brightness of the sun does not have the same impact. You're going to get the exact same amount of energy still coming from that huge sun, but visually it's going to affect a much smaller area on your retina, which apparently allows us to get by without burning the retina. So the spot, the burn-in that takes place if you stare at the sun for too long, can be avoided if you use a convex dome surface. It doesn't have to be a mirror like this one. It could be a doorknob, a chrome doorknob, or a brass doorknob, or a chrome trailer hitch, or a chrome bumper off of an old-time car, or a new truck that or any kind of vehicle that has a chrome bumper. There's many different convex surfaces that are shiny enough that you can actually see your own reflection in the surface, and that's the key. You want to be able to see your reflection in the surface of the convex dome. Now, this dome came off of a work truck in a junkyard, like I said. I don't have a lot of money, so if I need something, I go to used parts. So a junkyard is an excellent place to pick up used parts. And some junkyards even have old buses, and you can pick up one of the old bus mirrors. So this is a convex mirror. As you can see, everything in the mirror is much smaller than what you would normally see, just like any convex mirror. So you can have a big one like this, or you can use a small one. It's your choice. I find that the bigger one gives me a little bit more circumference of the sun still, but it's not enough to burn my retinas. So I can literally stare at this day in and day out, and I get no spot in my vision at any point. Okay? Now, that's one convex mirror. And I happen to have another one, like Bill Nye the Science Guy. I have multiple examples here. Now you can actually see a little bit of reflection of the sun off of this. Well, you could for a second there. Now the sun's hiding from me. But yeah, there's cloud cover, but the clouds are not thick enough that I cannot see the sun, so I can actually still meditate today on the sunlight. This is a much thinner, smaller convex mirror. This one actually did come off of a school bus in a junkyard, and you can see the dome. The curvature of the dome of the mirror is much smaller and to less of a degree than the curvature of the dome of this other mirror. So this mirror right here makes everything even smaller. And when you look at the sun in this mirror, you're going to see a lot more things around you, including people that might be walking up from behind you. So it's a little distracting. Try not to pay attention to that. Try to ignore all other things. You can pay attention to them out of your, in the back of your mind, so that somebody doesn't come up behind you and hit you with a baseball bat or some crazy thing like that. But you'll be surprised how many people are going to attack you with waste of your time effort. And you can always tell somebody that's there to waste your time, because when you start talking to them about what you're doing, they'll look at you and say, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh, okay, yeah. And then they'll start looking around, and then they'll say, well, I gotta go. So, and those are key words. As soon as you hear that, you know that they're wasting your time. The main thing is, don't get upset. Don't get mad, because that's what they want. They want you to get mad that you've wasted your time talking to them. Instead, just smile and let them go, because they are never going to benefit from the meditation exercise the way that you are. So keep that in your mind. You're going to get more benefit from the meditation exercise than they ever will, because they are too immature mentally to comprehend what you're doing or what you're saying. And so ultimately they're going to be on their deathbed and see you still out there walking around talking and doing things, and at some point in their life they're going to wonder if they could have possibly changed their lives and live longer, healthier lives in the sunlight. And that's the key. So don't let them upset you. Just let them leave and blow it off and go back to what you're doing. Focus on holding your sign or meditating on the light, whatever it is that you're doing at the time. But most often you're actually going to find very young individuals coming out and attacking you while you're meditating on the light. And what this reminds me of is a phrase that I often find rattling through my head after watching the Billy Meyer Contact videos. Dictation by I don't know who it is, but a lot of the contact notes were dictated into video format, and you can listen to them online. Just go in and type in Billy Meyer's Contact Notes, and or Randolph Winters gives an excellent presentation, a very short and summarized 8-video presentation. And then there's audio available online also. And on my YouTube site, I have a link to the archive website where the audio videos are available. I mean, the audio tapes are available, and there's actually more information in the audio tapes. Randolph Winters gives an excellent explanation of how to perform the meditation exercise on the candle flame. So go ahead and check those out. They're on the archive, Rock Museum archive website. I think that's what it's called. And listen to that. So once again, convex mirror has to be dome shaped. This is what it looks like from the edge, so you can see the slight curvature of the dome. I prefer this one because it gives me a greater circumference of the sun. Things are not quite as small in this one, and it still doesn't burn my retinas. But I feel like I get more energy. And this one I use when I'm standing out with my sign, and I'm not going to be paying full-time attention to the mirror because I'm actually watching the traffic go by. Consider yourself on stage, and the people going by are your audience, and so you want to pay them a little bit of attention. I don't smile because this is very serious what I'm doing and the message I'm trying to get out. But I do wave friendly, and I just simply don't smile at people when they come by in their car. I can smile, easy. So personally, I see myself as a happy person, and some of my friends see me that way. My daughter will say that I'm a horrible man. I don't know what she'll say, but I'm sure she'll say things like that, because as a father, you know, sometimes you have to act very serious with your children in order to teach them important lessons in life. So she probably remembers me as a different person than that. She probably doesn't see me as being a happy-go-lucky, fun type person. But I was quite that, and I still am. It's just my life has changed, and I'm focused on more important things now. So, holding my sign, meditating on light, living a longer life. Hopefully she'll pick up where I leave off and continue the meditation exercise. She's a wonderful person. She has a beautiful personality, and I think she's going to go a long way in life. So, convex mirror. Sun gazing should be done in a convex mirror. If it's morning or evening, you can still stare right at the sun as long as the curvature of the earth has increased the size of the sun so that you're not actually viewing the sun directly without having it expanded due to the lensing effect of the curvature of excuse me, of the curvature of the atmosphere. Alright, so convex mirror in the middle of the day, doesn't matter if it's super convex like this one. I mean, if it's really super rounded like this one. I have another one that's even more round than this one, and the reason I got that one, the biggest one I have, is also off of a bus, and the reason I got that one is so that literally a group of people, maybe 7 people, could sit around that one in a circle and hold hands the way that this is discussed in the peace meditation exercise on the Billy Myers website. And you hold your right hand like this and let them put their hand palm down into your hand. You hold your left hand like this and put your hand palm down over the next person to the left of you. So the chain is connected that way, right hand up, left hand down, and you hold hands that way. If you're uncomfortable with that, then you don't have to hold hands, but some people will be very comfortable in a male-female, male-female, male-female orientation, and sit around this huge mirror that I have, and we can all meditate at the same time on the reflection of the sun off the same mirror. I think that would be beautiful. I think it would have a tremendous effect, and I certainly hope that the Institute of HeartMath takes heed to some of my suggestions and tries some of these experiments with the meditation on light, with the eyes open and focusing on love and compassion, to feel the energy flow through the different people. I think that a circle of individuals meditating in this fashion will possibly generate an enormous amount of electromagnetic energy, and that the people may all start to feel electrical discharge in their teeth, between their teeth and their tongue, in their mouth. So, alright, I'm coming up on 12 minutes here, so I'm going to end this video. I don't like to make them so long. Thank you for watching, and please, use a convex mirror. Do not use a flat mirror. I will not be responsible for individuals who meditate on the sun with a flat mirror or stare directly at the sun. That will burn your retina. Okay? Thank you for watching.